very interactive today. So remember, we discussed last class the importance of being interactive, the importance of trying to phrase out your questions and your doubts. Be genuine, be interactive. There is no silly question. Try to phrase out whatever you have in your mind. Try to interact as much as you can with the person who has agreed to come to spend some time with us out of his busy schedule today. We really should be grateful for the management and the celebrities, the eminent personalities, and the dignitaries who grace our occasion and spare their precious time with us so that we can learn more about the different career possibilities, the ways they have led their lives. It's an enriching opportunity. It's usually said that when you listen to someone else's experience, it's like living many lives at the same time. We are all given the luxury to just live one life, right? So, but if you're going to listen to someone else's experience and you understand what are the struggles that they have gone through, what are the lessons that they would like to share, what are the unique experiences that have made them who they are today, then it actually gives you an opportunity to live their life without having had to go through it. So, this is an exceptional opportunity for you to understand how people have made use of the opportunity that they have been given, how they have grown, and how they have laid a pathway for themselves, right, that has given them social distinction and has made them so eminent that they have come here today to grace this occasion to address you youngsters and inspire you. I'm sure that each and every one of you, one of these days, will definitely be on that side, and that's our ambition, both from the management side and from my company side. We want to ensure that all of you are brought up to speed and you're able to have the right perspective, guidance, and direction at the right age, and understand what are the different things that you can do with this life that is given to you. How can you make an impact on other people's lives? It's not just about success when you keep getting promotions and you keep getting kudos in your work or doing well in your exams. It's also about being able to cause an impact, a positive impact on people around you, on society, and ensuring that not only you grow, but also you take society along with you. You take the entire level of society that surrounds you, whether it's your immediate neighbors, whether it's your family, whether it's your workplace. So you take everyone along with you. That's really important, right? So I think we ended last session by discussing about Krishna and Karna. So there were two different people who were all, filled with all kinds of divine energies. Of course, one of them was God himself. But having said that, we saw how differently each one of them had used their life and their opportunities. While Karna chose to align himself with the very first person who offered him refuge, irrespective of whether the person was dharmic or otherwise, Krishna, in spite of having been born in the most unfortunate of circumstances, with his uncle out for blood, with his kingdom robbed from underneath him, with him being born in a clan of cowherds, with him constantly being harassed by demons, which were sent over by his uncle. In spite of all these unfortunate circumstances, through his sheer hard work, self confidence, and belief in what is right, he was able to win over not only his own clan of people, but also built one of the most powerful empires in ancient India, the kingdom of the Yadavas, right? So much so that even the Kurus had to bow their head. Kurus were people who were kings generation after generation, right? But the Yadavas had just become kings. But even then, the Kurus thought that it was not wise to antagonize the Yadavas. Such was the power that Krishna had brought to his kingdom. He had not just grown himself, but he brought so many people along with him. All those who were sons of cowherds now became kings and princes and guardians of kingdoms, all because of Krishna's hard work, hard effort, and his vision to propel society to a new height as he scales newer and greater heights in his life. So that is how each and every one of you should be. You should not look out for what is easy, but you should look out for what is right. And I think these opportunities can give you that insight that you need to make progress in life and understand how you can make use of what has been given to you. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the speaker for today, Mr. Gauri Shankar. He is a man who juggles many hats. He is an entrepreneur. He's a social activist. Name it, he has a profile that I don't think. He's helping the government with many important educational initiatives in order to promote innovation, not just at a school and collegial level, but also outside in society. He has multiple organizations which serve social good. So I think he is the classic example for you students to understand how you should mold yourself to become and achieve at least 110 or whatever capability it is that you want to achieve as what Mr. Gauri Shankar has done. So with that, I will leave the session to be started over. Ma'am, if you would like to start over the session, then we can hand it over to you.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure in welcoming the speaker of the day, Mr. Gauri Shankar. He is an entrepreneur, a social activist, mentor, and educationist. He has been honored by many awards like Exemplary Mentor by Niti Aayog, Certificate of Excellence from Additional Secretary and Mission Director Niti Aayog. His name and contribution is also mentioned in a book called Gems of Mentor India. He also got the Man of Excellence Award from Indian Achievers Forum. We are indeed elated to welcome you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
It is my privilege to welcome our secretary, sir, Madam Correspondent, Principal Madam, Vice Principal Madam, staff, and students of Mahatma Gandhi Centenary Vidyalaya, and Aditya also. Over to you, sir.
So, shall I start?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir, by all means.
So, first of all, thank you so much, Aditya sir and Madam, Bita Madam, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to meet young minds, budding minds, because it gives me great. So, how I want this, how you want the session to be in Tamil or English? Which way?
We can use it conversational, some more of English, and maybe whenever there is a need, we can add.
Okay, fine. Done. So, so it's kind of a boost, I can say, when I meet these young children, because my as an educationist, as a mentor, my day to day is meeting all those budding minds, meeting those people, getting motivated. Actually, exact word which I can tell it, I am being motivated by meeting you all. That's the exact word. So thank you so much for this opportunity. I hope this session will be useful to everyone, and hope I can also learn from you a lot. Okay. So before getting into this, so any one of you or any people can come up with what is your expectation of from me. See, I want this session to be more interactive. Then only it will be more live. I don't want to be a monotonous. So what is your expectation from me?
So what do you want to know, students, from the speaker of today? In simple words.
Guidance, sir.
Guidance regarding what?
About knowing what their dreams are and how to chase them.
Okay. Okay. Good point. Okay. Then, so last year said guidance. What about the others? Come on. What else do you want to hear today?
Yeah, see, it is not a classroom session, Ma. It is just an interaction. So I'm just your friend. Okay. So you just can come up with whatever you thought. It should be very open. It should come from your heart, not from your mind.
Can I?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
please.
Like on how to keep your imaginations, like you have to get it true, and not only your, like whatever imaginations you have on your future, or how to make them fulfill.
Okay. Okay.
Imagination to reality. Okay.
Come on, guys. What else?
So can I try?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
please.
Please, please.
Try to understand ourselves, try to understand what we are, and try to chase our dreams.
Okay. So that is you want to know how to accomplish this from today's speaker?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Come on. Next one. Anyone else?
Getting clear thoughts.
Okay.
Okay. Clarity. Okay. Anyone else?
Facing the changes on our work.
So sorry, ma. Can you repeat that?
Facing changes, like the things we have to do to achieve something.
Oh, okay. 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 Any others, guys? Anything else that you'd like to know from the speaker today? Okay. Okay, sir. Over to you, sir.
Okay, so thank you so much. So I just summarize what your people thought about it. One is on guidance. Another thing is on from imagination to reality. And third thing is on understanding ourselves. Then fourth is a clarity. And fifth one is what to do to achieve something. Am I right? Okay.
Someone has commented also.
Yeah.
So someone has commented as our dream is coming true. That also.
Okay.
Mahati.
Dream. Okay. Dream to reality. Okay. The same as imagination to reality. Fine, done. Okay. So any other points which anyone is coming up?
Anyone else wants to add anything?
Switch on your video, children, so that
Motivation, sir.
Motivation. Okay. Motivation to do this. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I just ask you I will put these questions which you have, what you have expectation to me. I'm sending it back to you. What do you make your imagination to reality?
Practice.
Yeah. Yeah, please.
So can you please repeat the question?
Hard work.
See,
Hard work.
you said that imagination to reality, right? I'm imagining or I'm dreaming that has to come to reality. So what you are doing it to make things that to come up to a reality?
Right effort and hard work.
Hard work, right effort. Okay.
What else to this? Come on. Anything else?
Okay. Okay, hard work, effort you are putting in. Fine, got it.
So can I answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
So I think one of the most essential part is they have to have an inner reason to make it into a reality. Why they want to do this?
Okay, inner reason. Okay, good, very good.
Set a clear goal.
Goal. Okay. Anything?
Your presence of mind according to your situations. Maybe you have there are chances of changing your dreams or your
Okay.
according to the situations.
Okay. Presence of mind. Okay.
The right
The
mindset-
confidence on goals.
Sorry.
Sir, can I?
Yeah, please. One at a time, please.
Come on, ma'am.
Yeah.
The right mindset, sir.
Right
One
mind.
sir.
Okay.
Holding your gratitude,
Sorry.
holding your gratitude, and
Gratitude.
noting down
Okay. And
on what you do and making every moment like your little achievements.
okay, so you're saying you have to be grateful and you note down your achievements.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep practicing and do our best.
Very good.
Okay. Fine. Any other? Any other?
Not overthinking.
Okay.
Not overthinking. Okay.
Sir, can I say?
Yeah,
Yeah, please. Please.
Yeah, constantly learn whatever you want to achieve. Like whatever you're trying to achieve, you should constantly keep in touch with it. And
Very good.
so first, we don't give up.
Very good. Okay.
Not changing our mind for others.
Are you changing?
Mind for others.
Okay.
Like
Not
art
changing.
or yeah.
Okay.
Stay focused and inspired.
One at a time. I think Varshita was telling something.
Proper path to achieve your goal.
Proper path.
Sir, stay focused and inspired.
Stay focused. Okay. Okay. Any other?
Get outside your comfort zone.
Out of comfort zone. Okay.
Always being lethargic like can make something, so you have to be active on whatever you do.
Okay. Be active. Okay. Actually, you people have given all the points. So really, I'm little bit surprised to get certain important informations which only mature people think about it. Okay. So really, I'm very much happy to see a lot of very good points which you have come up with. See, very simple. See, whatever you have said, most of things is an action. Okay. But before an action, certain things which we need to practice in our life. Life is very, very simple. We don't need to get complicated too much. Everything is there near to us. Only thing is we have to apply right mind to understand what is near to us, how we can utilize those things, and how we can convert those things into our strengths and grow up with it. This is what is the entire life. We take about professional or a personal life. I follow 4 important steps. First thing, I dream a lot. Okay, people will be my family or anybody. When I discuss, they will be tease me like, okay, what is all rubbish? I don't care about it. I dream a lot. Second thing is, what I dream, I believe. Okay. Self-belief of what we were going to achieve, what I want to achieve is very, very important. So as you said, like stay focused, inner reasons. Somebody said that inner reasons. So we need to believe that particular goal or particular task or particular activity, whatever may be. Okay. If we think that, okay, this particular exam I'm going to do really great, if you are weak into it, I should believe. Then third thing is I need to behave. Where the transition between believe to behave is what the activity comes into it. Like the hard work, right effort, fixing up the goal, having the right mindset, then what you call consistent learning, all those things, coming out of comfort zones, okay, be active, all activities which play between the believe and behave. So we can easily say that you behave. How to behave? What I need to do to behave? When and where, how to behave? Because depends upon the situation, depends upon the time, you need to behave differently. So how I need to do? That is what the most critical point. For which there should be a proper planning. It should start from our day-to-day life. Every day morning, we are waking up maybe around 7:30, 8 o'clock, right? Most of us wake up between 7:30, 8, right? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So what we do once you wake up? Can anyone come up with what we do, the general activity?
Brush our teeth, wash our face.
Yes, brush your teeth.
Washing
We
face,
wake up
Doing a
and
morning rituals.
first washing face, brushing, then
Yeah,
exercising.
I
Can-
spent
can
around
we-
10 minutes.
Can one at a time?
Students,
So I
one
can
at a
hear-
time.
Sir,
one at
can
a
I
time.
tell?
washing our face.
Sir,
Please.
can I tell?
Yeah, please.
Yes, Suganya.
Yes. First, we want to face washing our face, then brushing our teeth and exercise, then bathing,
Okay.
then eating,
Okay.
and that's all, sir. And
So you
watching
do your
TV for little bit.
studies, play, all those things.
Yes.
comes into it.
Do some exercise.
Okay. How many people you brush your teeth immediately after getting up from the bed?
Me, sir.
I do.
I do.
So I do that, sir.
I do, sir.
I
Yes,
do.
sir. I did.
Everyone do it, right?
Yes, sir.
Did anyone
Yes,
think
sir.
about it? Why can't you do your brush after your breakfast?
All the germs.
It's all the myths where like our parents
Germs
told
will
that you're supposed to brush before you
in my
eat.
leg sugar.
sir.
So one at a time, please.
Can I?
Yeah, please.
They're like the myths and our homes, like our parents say you are supposed to brush before you eat. When we ask the reason, they'll be like, no, you have to brush for sure. So we are unable to get that particular reason on why we have to brush before our breakfast or anything.
So
Like we
it's a
have to
cultural.
kickstart the
It's
day.
a,
The
All the
germs
germs go inside.
go inside.
okay.
Students,
There
students,
are
please,
two different
please,
things.
one at a time.
One thing is on the scientific thing. Yes, there are, because we are sleeping it, when during the sleep, lot of the digestive system happens, and we get a bad mouth, and the germs will be there. So we need to brush and make it clean, right? Correct.
Yeah.
So one thing is on the scientific. Another thing is on the cultural part. Okay, parents taught, so we practice from the birth. Okay, we do it, we practice it, right? Actually, research scientists have come and proved that you need to brush your teeth after your breakfast. Do you know that?
Yeah, many foreigners follow that.
In Japan, if you go to Japan, they brush their teeth in the night. They bath in the night. Morning they never brush. They just wake up, have breakfast, or maximum they wash their head and they go. Do you know that?
Yeah, sir.
So, see, there are two different things. Why we are doing this thing? Why we are doing this?
Sir, we have to clean the teacher.
See, it is kind of, if you look into it philosophically, when you clean your body, you are automatically, the inner sense will get clean. Okay. This is a philosophical thing. Scientifically, when you approach somebody, you feel so pleasant, and when you take a bath and when you meet a person, so you feel so fresh. Okay, that's the thing. That's a scientific way, but actually, it's kind of a process. Okay, why I'm coming to this point is because whether knowing or unknowingly, we just wake up and we do all those things. A similar way, are we planning it the day before that tomorrow I need to brush, or tomorrow I need to bath?
No,
It
sir.
happens automatically, right?
No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, it happens automatically, right? So like that, your life has to be planned, because we will be facing a lot of challenges which we don't know. We don't know what is happened, what is going to happen the next minute, or what is going to happen tomorrow. But certain things which we can plan perfectly, like what I need to do. So there are 24 hours. How many hours I need to spend effectively? So the time is very, very precious. So we need to plan. So when you plan your day-to-day activity, okay, you will be able to control of your activity, and you can convert your belief into behave. Because now you are behaving, you are waking up and you are brushing teeth and doing all your activities. Now you behave. You come to the behave stage, right? And from behave, you are now become stage. So you are doing it. Okay. So you have been there in the system. Whether you go you after your studies and you go for higher education, where you go and stay somewhere else, this activity will never stop. It's a become. Okay, so this is where your dream can come into the reality. So the 4 important steps is, first thing, you never ever stop dreaming, whether it can be a silly thing or it can be a beautiful thing. We never know. Okay. Who thought about sending rockets 100 years back? Right? Now, today technology, 10 years back, there is no social media. There is no Zoom. There is no anything else. But today we are there in this world. So things will change. But you should never stop your dream. Dream gives why you have to dream, because when Abdul Kalam said, dream, dream, dream. The reason why he said, because you will increase your thinking capacity. That is why when you think a lot, you can start planning your activity. Okay. So the day before, you need to plan your activity, what I'm going to do. So this number of hours I have. So exact like 8 hours sleep, 2 hours for my general activity in the morning. So you calculate all your regular activities, then you will have about 5 to 6 hours. So what I can do effectively in this 5 to 6 hours. So you segregate your activity, then that comes a planning. In planning, the action plan comes into it. First is the strategic, then is the action plan. Strategy is what, this is the total hours, 6 hours I have per day. So out of 6 hours, what I can do? What is the priority? What is the non-priority? Non-priority is not that importance. So keep a deadline. Always, any activity you do, have a deadline. Deadline brings you more responsibility and it will push you towards achieving the particular goal. And have some, I just do that like if I achieve a small task, I put a star next to it. So I will find out how many stars this week I've got. I tell to my papa that, okay, papa, I get this much stars, you get me one chocolate or something else. Okay. So we can make this. So the motivation, the biggest motivation factor is the self-motivation, because today we are in this very, very competitive world. So the self-motivation is the biggest one. You can't expect any motivation from anybody else, even from your father and mother. Maximum they can say, they can boost your morale. Okay, you are a good kid, you can do wonders, you can do a lot of things. Okay, but the self-motivation is very important. How you can achieve the self-motivation is when you plan your activity clearly. It should talk about 4 important factors. Why I am doing this activity, what I'm going to achieve this activity, how I'm going to do it, to whom I'm going to take the support for this activity, because all activities you can't do it alone. You need certain support, you need guidance from your faculty, or you need guidance from your other external sources, or you need guidance from your friends, who maybe. So these things you have to write it. Who, where, when, which, how. So these 5 factors. So when you clearly define it, you can clearly see the objective. That is a goal. Yes, I want to buy a bicycle in next 6 months. How am I going to buy a bicycle? I need money. So for the money, what I need to do, how I need to do, what activity I can do, which generate income for me. So this is small factors. So it is, you should not feel that, okay, it should be done in a very bigger way. For every small things, okay, I want to go to a nearby shop. So that is also one activity. That is also a short goal. So from the long goal, you have to short it into a shorter goals. And you have to keep milestone and achieve those things. Automatically, you will achieve all those things. And not only that, when you practice all those things, when you come into the behave and the behave stage, automatically your task handling capability will increase a lot. You can do multitasking. That is why today, see, I'm handling 15 projects simultaneously in a day. I know I have one particular task. I am the controller. Like I give guidance. I have a team. I tell them what to do, how to do, when to do. Another area where I be the worker. So I will be an implementer. I will be a facilitator. Certain areas. So I will be the leader. So a single person where I could able to put myself into different capabilities. So this is what you are, because it for each and your examination also, certain areas where you can be a leader, certain areas you can be a facilitator, certain areas you can be a learner. Okay. So this kind of capabilities you need to build yourself. Now you have to start practicing all those things. How you can practice? When you plan very clearly. Every day, tomorrow, you should know before the day, tonight when you go down to your bed, you should know tomorrow what I'm going to do. At least tomorrow. then that is what it gives your, then only you can able to achieve your objective. So once you do, and another thing is, one person told me that come out of the comfort zone, be active. It's very, very true, because okay, you may be tired someday, you may be totally stressed in some day, or you may be you will not have the particular mood to today. I couldn't learn. Okay, I can do it, but always keep yourself engaged. Whether you are studying, that is one part. Another thing is, you can do your household items. You can do help to your parents. You can do some other work. You can create a lot of other extracurricular activities. I've seen many people are doing a lot of handmade jewelries, those things. You can do arts and crafts, drawing, something, or you play games, not in mobile. I'm talking about the games like chess, carom, or which a physical activity also involved. You can also play games in your mobile, but that should be a limit, because it goes a different kind of a area where you get addicted to it. See, I'll tell you, all this technology is a support to you. It is not a replacement to you. But today it is going kind of a replacement. I'm talking about my own kid itself. I have my kid is doing a 10th grade. But today she's also get addicted. But today, because of this online activity, I couldn't stop. That's also a factor into it. But you should limit yourself how to use your mobile, when to use, for what purpose you should use. For any activity, that's a value should be added into it. You calculate it. I'm doing this activity. So out of this activity, what the value I'm getting out of it? You mark it. This particular activity. Example, வீட பெருக்க சொல்றாங்க அப்பா அம்மா, வீட பெருக்கிறீங்க. அது நம்ம என்ன நினைக்கிறோம்? இது வந்து ஒரு நான் செய்யக்கூடாத வேலைன்னு நினைக்கிறோம். கரெக்டா? Many people think like that. Okay. But you know that it's the biggest exercise. One kid told me that we need to exercise, all those things. That's the biggest exercise. Today, your parents are so healthy. Somebody talk.
Students, please ensure your microphone is muted, sir. Some disturbance. Sorry.
No problem, sir. So, see, each and every today, your parents are so healthy because they did all those activities in their young age. இந்த அம்மியில் அரைக்கிறது, வீடை பெருக்கிறது, முழுகிறது, இது துணி துவைக்கிறது, because these things this is the best activity for a woman. The same thing is for men. Today we are going to gym, we are going to yoga class. Why you need to go to yoga class? Sit and do meditation, do pranayama. You will never get any kind of ill health. Everything is there. That is what I'm telling you. Everything is near to us. We need to find out what it is and practice it. So my 4 concepts is, first thing, you don't stop your dream. Okay. Because dream bring lot of creativity and it enhance your thinking ability. Second thing is, put that when you dream this one, you put it in the paper very clearly. These are the points. These are things how I can achieve it. Certain things, okay, I cannot achieve it, leave it. Then you believe that you can achieve this. First, you need to believe. Then you need to behave. So the transition between believe and behave is the most important question. That is what I'm talking about it. So you need to plan and always keep engage yourself. So don't give any room to the negative thought. And another one more thing, major important thing which I need to tell you is, don't compare yourself with anybody else. You can't find the same person like you anywhere in this world. I'm telling you. Each one are unique. One thing is, you need to find yourself your own strength and weakness. This you can get it only through proper planning. When you plan, when you start execute your activity through the planning, you can understand about where you are good into it, where you are weak. And where you are weak, you take the support and convert your weakness into strength. Okay. So that is what. So don't ever compare yourself with anyone. No, marks is just a entry ticket. That's it. For theater club or the ticket. தியேட்டருக்குள்ள போயிட்டீங்க, டிக்கெட் வேல்யூ இருக்கா? கீச்சு தூக்கி போடுறோம். Live, learn live, understand what is happening around you. அதே மாதிரி when you go to your bed, sit for about 10 to 15 minutes and write what has happened today and what you did. Understand the correlation between what has happened and what you did. You can read the message of the nature. I'm telling you this is the truth. Every person is getting a message from the nature that this is good, this is bad. You need to understand it. So write it down. That is why அந்த காலத்துல படுக்கிறதுக்கு போறதுக்கு முன்னாடி இன்னைக்கு என்ன பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னு யோசிச்சு படு அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. Because you can know about you can compare it. Okay, what has happened, what I did. You can clearly understand. So where you have gone wrong, where you are extremely done good. Okay, then you can correct yourself. Then you can do the planning for next day. This has to happen every night before you go to bed. So this will become a behavior. Then automatically you will become like that. So these are the 4 important points. This you need to practice it. Yes, absolutely. Everyone can be an extraordinary person. Today, why we are talking about Sundar Pichai? Do you know who is Sundar Pichai?
Yes, sir.
CEO of Google.
Founder of Google.
Founder
of Google. Do you know Kunal Shah? Anyone know about Kunal Shah?
Maybe not, sir. Kunal Shah, anyone knows?
Yes, sir.
Who is
Tell
him?
me, please. Really, I love to hear who is from you. சொல்லுங்கப்பா, யாரோ ஒருத்தர் சொல்லுங்க, தெரிஞ்சனா
Sir,
சொல்லுங்க.
he is an Indian serial entrepreneur.
Okay.
And he's also like the free charge and of that cred thing something.
You Google it, huh?
No.
Okay, great. I appreciate. Really, please give a very big applause to Harini, right? Okay, because see, we are talking about Sundar Pichai now. Why we talk about Sundar Pichai? Because he became a CEO. Till the time we don't know who is Sundar Pichai. He born in here, Tamil Nadu, right? Because he was been in social media in everywhere. Kunal Shah, he is the first person who bring this before Paytm, before PhonePe, everything. He is the first person to bring free charge, right? These are all people who actually they have failed in their graduation, but they have never failed in their life career. They have gone into all those struggles. Do you know that? Kunal Shah has lost everything in his life, but he has succeeded because he never stopped like his dream. He believed that this is what my dream, I believe it, and he started focusing it, what I can do, and he behaved it, and today he is about $3 billion company. That is, he has, right? There are many entrepreneurs, many people there in near to us. He bought Kunal Shah born in Vadodara, Gujarat. You just Google into it. There are startup companies. There are around 40,000 plus startup companies are there in India. Many people, small people. Do you know Zoho CRM? Zoho, heard about it? Zoho? Anyone?
No, sir.
No, sir, not really.
No,
The
sir.
person, yeah, okay, no problem. Just Google into who is Zoho. Zoho, his name is Sridhar Vembu. Once upon a time in 1995, me and Sridhar Vembu were sitting together and chatting a lot in Velachery in Chennai. Most of the people are in Chennai or Trichy?
Trichy, sir.
Trichy, okay. Yeah, okay. So actually he was born in down south near Tirunelveli. Okay, so very, very humble person. So and very, very what you call people-centric person, very good-hearted. He started with around 4 or 5 computers and in Velachery in Chennai, where I met him. I know him very personally also. Today, he has given around, contributed around 5 crores to Mudhalamaichar Thittam just now, just a few days back. plus he has converted his entire office into a COVID-19 facility, about 300 beds facility. He has about more than 50,000 employees throughout the globe and grown up bigger. The reason why he has grown up bigger, do you know that? Major factor is because of he respect people, everyone, even he is whatever he is office boy, even if he is a maid or whoever may be. He is very down to earth. So that is what. So another major important factor is whatever in your life when you grow, because everyone will grow a lot. I'll tell you, one will grow fastly, one will grow a little slowly, but everyone will grow. Everyone will achieve your dream. So once when you are achieving things, you should be very humble and always down to earth. That is the biggest learn you should learn. We should be learning, including me. I'm not talking about I'm not achieved. I'm just starter in my life. So we need to learn, like we need to be humble always. Okay. And we need to be very focused. Another major important factor is please don't get sorry. Somebody wants to communicate. See, please don't get angry at all. Yes, it's a human. Yes, we will get angry at sometimes. Absolutely, it's a human nature. But try to control those things. Because I give you one point is anger also has a meaning. So we should be angry to certain areas, not to like unnecessary things. Angry in like how why I could able to achieve this thing. So I need to put my effort into convert my anger into effort and convert that effort into reality. Okay. So these are the factors. Okay. These are very, very important part. Okay. So, and another major factor is always try to be independent. Independent in the sense like try to find out the solution from yourself. Yes, you can take support. Taking support that's a different factor, but doing the activity, trying it out, then only you can able to know the real crux of life. Because I am very much grateful that my father and mother, they thrown me out of my home from a young age. But I believe that when I was doing my 6th standard or 7th standard, I'm alone. Even my fees, my college fees, I did my work in the college, I paid it. Even my post-graduation, I did all the works. I am a district player in table tennis. When I started my career, I never went for any professional coaching at all. I started cleaning the TT room. That's what my first job. I want to clean the room before the professional state players come into the play. So I want to clean the bat. I need to clean the room, clean, sweep it with mop, everything. That's what I was doing for about 1 year. Then slowly I was graduated to hold the bat. And they gave me a bat which is no rubber into it. Only a wood was there. I started playing with that wood. Then finally they gave me one bat which it is totally broken with rubber somewhat. From there I started learning. It took me about 7 years to be at least to play with a player. So understand the ground reality. Always keep your foot on the ground. And 2 things. When you achieve, don't celebrate too much. The same thing when you couldn't achieve, don't get disappointed. Both are a fact of life. You need to understand the fact of life. Why I'm telling you, it may be a little bit hard, but this is the reality of life. When you understand the reality of life, you can achieve anything, whatever the challenges. See, life is like a lock and key. Okay. There is a lock and there is a key. Mostly we face the lock. We need to find out, it's kind of a puzzle. You play a lot of games, right? Lot of mystery games, a lot of fiction games, many things you play. We need to, the same thing is life. We need to find the key. The key is not too far. It is near to you. You need to apply your mind, for which you should never ever be hyperactive on anything. Either it is a sad thing or it is a joyful thing, you should never hyperactive. Be calm and composed, and you will achieve it. I guarantee you that, because I could able to see that one. When you are calm and composed, you can achieve. And any activity you do, first you love the activity. If that particular activity bring happiness to you, do it. If that particular activity you are not liking it, or if somebody is forcing it, you please tell to the people, no, I don't like it. I'm not interested into it. Chase your dream. Okay. Because any activity which you do with your heartfulness, then you will achieve. If somebody says that, okay, please do it, some societal pressure may come, your parent pressure may come, many pressures may come in your life, right? But when you do that activity which your full mind and heart into it, you will exceed beyond your potential. Because I think any 12th people are also there here, 12th standard, or
No, sir, only 8th, 9th.
oh, 8th and 9th. Okay, fine. So next year you're going to be the 10th, right?
No, some 10th standard students also.
10th standard is also there. Okay. So that is what. So this time when you do your studies, you understand the subject very clearly. Because that one becomes, many scientists may come from the team. Many doctors may come into it. Many engineers may come into it. Many fashion technology people may come into it. Okay. A real example, I asked my daughter when she was doing her 6th grade, what you want to become? She told that I want to become an archaeologist. Okay, fine. I straight away took her and put into an archaeology person, a person who is doing archaeology at this area, no? Sir, on the end areas and the Keeledi. Okay, who is working there? He gave inputs. Then again, next year sounds great. She changed into it, and she loves drawing a lot. Whatever it may be, it can be a perfect drawing. It is all kind of a haphazard drawing, but she loved drawing. Then I slowly asked her to do that bit trace, and I asked her on the 8th grade, what do you want to become? I want to become fashion technology. Today, 10th grade, she knows after her graduation where she wants to do. Even the college professor, she knows it very perfectly. And even after that, where she wants to do her post-graduation. I told her, don't stop till post-graduation. Do a doctorate in fashion technology. So now she's, for doing the fashion technology, what she need to do, which are the subject, she need to be very strong in mathematics. So she was not that much strong in mathematics. She was getting an average grade. But now she improved a lot. Yes, she's nearing about a good score. I told her very clearly, don't look into the marks. Look into the improvement. Understand the concept. Because the concept, because these are the foundations, I'll tell you. Even if somebody wants to get into IAS or IPS, they're not asking about any graduation degree subjects. They're asking the same 10th and 12th grade subjects only, where they are testing on how you apply those concepts into the reality. You got the point? So,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So you take any IAS coaching center examination, they are talking about 12th subject and 10th subject only. But it looks different. The question what they ask looks different, but it's totally a different kind of application. One can succeed it because he understands the concept. Don't mug it and write it. Mug and write it doesn't work you a lot in your life at all. You need to understand the reality. Whether you learn your science or a history or thing, you understand. Today you have Google, you have videos, you can learn lot of things with facts and figures. Think about it, why they are doing like this, what has happened. And there are a lot of beautiful channels like Discovery channels, many things are there. So understand, first you fix your dream, what I need to do to achieve my dream. So I need to believe, okay, I can achieve. Second thing is what I need to do, plan. So if you want to become a best chef in the world, do you know Jordan Ramsay? Anyone know about it?
No.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Anyone? Who said yes? Who said yes? I'm very much happy to.
Yes.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, you know about it. Do you know what is his salary per hour?
No, sir.
Few $100,000. Few $100,000. $100,000 for a few hours.
He's a professional chef, right,
Yes.
sir?
Yes, very professional chef. He is running a channel called Hell's Kitchen. Okay. How he can able to achieve it? He believed, he dreamt about as I want to be the best chef in the world. So I believe he believed it. Okay, for which he learned. He never learned like okay, so he believed. He make himself prepared for making the belief to behave, for which yes, I am the chef. From your attitude, from your activity, you need to, your belief has to show, right? You should think that okay, I am now itself. இந்த பசங்கன்னு ஒரு படம் பார்த்திருக்கீங்களா? வந்தது தமிழ்ல.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
எஸ், அதுல வந்து கேட்பாங்க, இந்த மிஸ் மாஸ்டர் கேட்பாரு, நீ என்னப்பா? அன்பு IAS ன்னு சொல்லுவான். Why? He dreamed it. He wanted to become an IAS, and he believed and he acted. That is what you need to be. When you act like this, ultimately you will achieve it. There is nothing in this world that you cannot achieve.
Sunday.
Okay. So, two things you can't do. You can't know about when a child is going to born, and when you can't tell when the person is going to die. Other than this, you can achieve whatever in this world. It's two things. One thing is you need to believe and act accordingly. Just to believe it and you don't act it, you can't achieve it. You want to climb an Everest? You need to be prepared. Yes, I can climb an Everest, but you need to do a breathing practice. You need to have all the equipment, because you need to carry 100 kilos of weight to achieve it. And the altitude is so high, your pressure will be higher. So you need to practice several years to achieve. Then only you can able to achieve the Everest. Then you will feel proud. The world will feel proud about you. So you need to, so these things, that is what it starts from the day. Why we want to do the planning every day? Why we have to do it? That is what, when you start doing it, slowly you can convert it into bigger things. And always don't ever see how you read your exams. Are you reading your science subject on one single day?
No, sir.
You have a quarterly exam, you have a half-yearly exam, then you have an annual, right? You have semester, right? Semester wise you are going it. Because you split it. Because then you split it, you can able to concentrate, stay focused, and learn, understand the concept. The same way the life is. Split your long-term goal into short-term goal, and short-term goal into the day-to-day activity. Practice the activity, become that activity. You can able to achieve that. Automatically you will be achieving that activity. And review your activity every Sunday. Okay, Monday to Friday or Saturday, this activity I have done. This is what the goal I need to achieve. So have I achieved it? Where I got deviated? So how I can able to? So if you got deviated, sit with your parents. Papa, this is what I want to achieve. This is what I've done my activity. So this is a little bit deviated. So I couldn't able to find the solution. Can you guide me? Or you can sit with your teacher or sit with your mentor, or maybe you can get support and you can do it. So that small support and corrections, which will automatically figure you into the pathway. When you do it continuously for about a year, you will become like that. And when you become like, automatically when you wake up and you do brushing and everything you do, automatically you will achieve it. There is no other thing to stop you. That you can't say that, not even you, anybody can't say that you can't achieve. Automatically you will reach the destination. That is the fact of life. Hope I have not bored you. I have given some understanding to you. So I think I've taken most of your time. So thank you so much for patiently listening my speech. So
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Any questions from your side?
Yes, thank you, sir.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Students, any questions?
Thank you.
Useful session, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Students, do you have any questions?
Thank you, sir.
Do you have any questions?
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Anybody have
sir.
any questions to?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
No, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Abhita ma'am, if you
No
could
any
just ask
questions,
them to
sir.
ask any questions.
Sorry, sir, I couldn't hear you. What you said.
Yes, sir. I was just asking if Abhita ma'am could ask the
Thank you,
students
sir.
questions to ask.
Do you have anything to ask students?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Any doubts, any questions?
Oh, ma'am.
Okay, students. Thank you.
wind up
Thank you
the
so much
session.
for attending the session then. Hope it was very useful
Thank you,
to
sir.
you. Right, and let's meet next week with another professional. Gauri Shankar sir would also be happy to speak to any of you if you have any further questions. Thank you everyone for attending the session.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Abhita.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
For,
Thank you.
ma'am and sir, for giving this opportunity once again. So,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It is our pleasure to have had your audience, sir, and thank you for having spared time to address the students on this occasion.
Today, my day has been more pleasantful and happy to meet you all, young minds, and having it. Thank you all.
Thank you so much for your motivational and interactive conversation with our students, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. It's a pleasure to be.
Our students enjoyed the session and I'm sure will follow whatever you advise them today.
Yeah. Sure.
I also thank Aditya for arranging a wonderful session with Gauri Shankar, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. It's my pleasure. So looking forward to meet everyone next week with the next professional. So in the meanwhile, stay safe and do well, guys. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.